Level
What can you say?
level 3 is coming. Eh? How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Kind of exciting in a way. Kind of very exciting.
No, that's great stuff, man. Great stuff. So tell us a bit about yourself. Let's tell the viewers who we are, why we doing the men's journey.
Well, first of all, I'm Tshepho Nkumeleni. I'm a self-entrepreneur. I started my own business as a photographer. So basically, why we are actually doing the whole man's journey thing is to be able to motivate men, let them know that no matter what their circumstances are, they can always make it out of those circumstances. So that's the main and aim of this whole series, basically. So yeah.
We have to give them a feel of us. Let me tell you about myself,
Okay.
which I think people should know about me. My whole name, my full name is actually Mukhtar Solomon, but I go by Mo.
Yeah.
You know, Mo. Everyone knows me as Mo. It's
True.
easier. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember. I started my business originally in 2009. Went from there, came back, and I went to work for a company. Now I started an integrated media marketing agency.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur is the only thing that it's close to the heart. It's the passion of helping other people, other businesses. And as a digital marketing expert, I feel a lot of people need knowledge out there. So
Yes.
I love sharing knowledge, and that's why I came into digital marketing. I want to share the knowledge of companies, of people, but via people's mindset actually.
Yeah.
If you look at everybody today, my whole thing that I wanted to do was actually people's
Yeah.
understand people, and that's what we need to see. So that is why I do digital marketing. But the reason why I'm on this journey with yourself, Chipo, is a man's journey, like you said, it's to motivate the youth out there. Don't matter your background. I
Yep.
come from a disadvantaged background, and I want to speak to those people, those young ones out there, to say it doesn't matter where you come from.
Yep. True. Very true with that regard. Very, very true.
Don't let yeah don't let your background fall with you. So what do we got in store for this week? It's a lot of excitement, man.
Yeah.
We
Very
got
true.
we got Dr. Paul Lachman
Mhm.
this week, founder of the CRC Church, also entrepreneur, businessman, property owners. Yeah, well-known businessman actually. So we'll be talking to him about life, his experience. We want people to know we don't just happen. Nothing just happens. Nothing falls out of the sky.
Yeah. True.
So we want to show them it. Anyone can do it.
Yep.
So that is what we want to achieve this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, we that is yeah something that we need to show our people out there. So this is us in the informal settlement.
I think especially our show will definitely be able to let people know that there's a lot that we can do out there, no matter what disadvantages we face and such. Definitely, we will be a motivational standpoint for a lot of people out there. Most definitely.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about where you come from, actually,
Me.
because I actually you're my co-host on this, but I don't know who's Tshepho. I know you're a photographer. I know you're a cameraman. I know
Yeah.
you dabble in a lot of things. I was shocked now the other day to see that you actually can produce some beats.
Yeah, I used to do that actually for fun, like a very long time ago. Um, so basically, I'm from Limpopo, a small place called Mojadjieskloof, Gapane. Mostly I grew up around Johannesburg, Westbury Primary School, Westbury Secondary High. Um, one of the top performing students there. So yeah, when it comes to actually the whole music making thing, I started that, I believe that was around 2015. 2015, 2016. I think, yeah, 2016, I just finished matric and there wasn't a lot for me to be doing at that time. I was still waiting for college to actually start. So then I started dabbling in Fruity Loops. Then I just started making beats here and there, playing around. So yeah, that's basically me. I studied at CTU. I'm actually a qualified draftsman. So basically, house plans. I mostly focus on house plans, but then a whole lot of companies want people with experience. But then it's kind of weird how companies want people with experience,
Yeah.
but they won't give you experience or an opportunity to gain experience.
Mm.
Yeah. So from there, that was 2016, 2017. What was I doing in 2017? Yeah, I tried studying maths and science because I couldn't get into university because I didn't have pure maths as well as physical science. That didn't work out though. Um, from there, I got a job at a call center in late 2017. Started working at a call center for just over a year. During that period, I realized that nope, working for other people is definitely just not for me. So started my own business. It was actually like just a small hobby where I was just taking pictures and stuff like that. And then a lot of people actually at the call center would ask me to take pictures of them, ask me if I did events, etc., etc. Then from there, I decided, you know what, let me build enough capital to buy my own camera. And then from there, I am done with the whole call center thing. It takes too much strain on you mentally. So yeah, since then, I've been a photographer up until this day. That was actually last year around March, April. March, April. So yeah, and now we're here. So, do tell us a bit more about yourself, Mo. The viewers know who we're speaking to.
Who am I?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a man with different faces. We're actually different.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in the Cape Flats actually, gang infested.
Yeah.
The woodlands, the slums, if they have to put it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a place called Menenberg,
Okay.
and it's called also it's a lot of gun violence, gang violence. Uh, gun, it's like a norm. It was like a norm in the area. Primary school where you had to duck and dive. Um, yeah, and when I was 16, I moved into my with my parents. Um, 15, 16, I moved in with my parents in Mitchell's Plain.
Yep.
Uh, another bad area. When we moved in there, you know, the house never had walls on the inside.
So that's
That's how
just
bad that
open.
place was. It
Yeah.
was open. They vandalized that house. It had to be rebuilt from inside out, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, people told us that the area is like so bad, you know, we're not going to be able to survive in there. And being a English boy, if I have to put it like that,
Mm-hmm.
um, because we don't, we speak English, but I speak Afrikaans too, but not Afrikaans like
Saver Afrikaans.
Yeah, Saver
Yeah.
Afrikaans. Yeah, we still what we call the Cape slang.
Mhm.
And we had to prove ourselves in the community.
Yeah.
And where we come from, like my grandma and my mother, then we are soft-hearted people, and we would like to help each other, pick up each other, and that's how I ended up doing things in the community. Uh, it was it was it was first gang affiliations, because
Yeah.
initiating you have to belong somewhere. It was for that sense of belonging. So I moved in that direction,
Yeah.
and as I grew older, I realized, but this is not who I am.
Yeah.
This is not where I want to be, because most of my friends are either dead, or they're on drugs,
Mhm.
or in prison.
Which is a lot of things which
So
people face in our communities, actually, including where I'm from. It
yeah,
actually happens a lot. Actually happens quite a
yeah,
lot.
no, that's the biggest issue, and it comes from a point where we don't have people to look up to. The only
Yeah.
person where we can call, uh, what I say, pillar of the community would be the drug den, the drug
Yeah.
dealer.
Yeah.
You would be handing out parcels, clothes for the people,
Mm.
and we accepted him as a role model as a youth. We wanted to drive cars what he drive. We wanted to hand out money to the people. We wanted to have the nice clothes,
Yeah.
and yeah, and that is where everybody looked up to. And as I grew older, I realized, when I left school, I met up with another friend of mine. His name is Marlo. He's in the UK currently. Also a colored boy from also the Woodlands. The he was a Woodland. But he was a very intelligent boy.
Yeah.
He was an IT guy, and he told me that, you know what, you can't, not every people that you see, this is not the wood. So adapt to the business environment, and show these people that you're not just from uh, Mitchell's Plain, from Menenberg. There was times, I used to take a taxi from home, and when I'm on the phone with my boss, I'll be speaking proper English, and then the people would ask me, "Where am I from?"
Mhm.
Because you don't speak English like that.
Yeah.
But then I'll reply to them the way we talk at home, with that slang, with that thing. I'm like, you know what? To tell you something better, I come
Mhm.
actually from Menenberg, which is a worse area than this. So actually started becoming proud of where I come from,
Yep.
and never used it as an excuse. And when somebody gave me an opportunity to come into the media industry, that's where I actually decided, this is what I want. This is who I am.
Yep.
And yeah, that's just a sum up of who I am and where I come from.
Quite an interesting story, actually. Quite a very interesting story.
Yeah, I should talk about my own story. Yeah.
I will have plenty of time to discuss all of these interesting details. I think the whole show itself will have a whole lot of interesting details from a whole lot of different people who all have different perspectives of life. So the way we're still gonna dwell deep into it. So it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but thank you for your time, man, and thank you for having this meeting and telling people who we are.
Yeah.
I want them to look out for our next episode, which will be on Thursday at 3 o'clock, with Dr. Lachman, Paul Lachman. And yeah, so that they can learn more things and see that not everything is where I come from, and have that negative mindset.
Yes. Very true. Very true with that. We definitely need to start
Yeah,
pushing a positive message out there.
yeah. And then we will have next week. We will have some great people too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to our meeting this week. as well as we're gonna post the one from Wayne soon,
Yes.
so that people can actually see what it is, what background he comes from, and he still achieved many things.
Yes. True. Definitely. Definitely.
Mm.
So Mo,
So thank you for your time.
thank you as well. Thank you as well for joining me on this one tonight. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Tsepo, for inviting me to
Have
your
a,
channel.
thank you, Mo. Thank you. Have a good one. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks, bud.
Ciao.